Guys, welcome to a live stream of Star Trek Fleet Command. So I'm taking my lunch break, and I really wanted to get this live stream going so that we could talk about these tickets. And give me 1 second here. I'm going to see if this function is going to let me share it. And it is. All right, sorry about that. I had to throw my do not disturb on my phone. So, we're going to talk about tickets. And I just saw something really interesting with these tickets here that I really wanted to share. So, if we go into the purchase here, we see the pack for $99 or $50, depending on how many tickets you want to get. $99, you get 390 tickets. And then in the $50 pack, you get half, which is 180. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us into my station here so we can take a look at the memo that was updated very recently, because I think there's a lot of good information in this and it's really important to check that out. Let's see, tickets. All right, so it says a lot here, but the information I'm really telling a lot of people to pay attention to is you can now select from a list of 3 events that match your preference of activity and payouts. There will be 13 days of ticketed events over the duration of the arc, each of which will cost 10 tickets. By progressing fully through the Battle Pass free track, every player will get 10 tickets for one event a day. The free track with the Battle Pass is intended to disperse 120 tickets, and the starter event ticket gift distributed to players on February 10th contains an additional 10 tickets. So that's a one-time deal. For many of you, some milestones in the Battle Pass contain 1 ticket. That's a bug. It's supposed to be 10 tickets. Finally, ticketed events will be a staple of Star Trek Fleet Command moving forward. So that's a really important thing to kind of take out from this, is that it's going to be used going forward. So this almost seems like a new loyalty pack. I don't like that it's only limited to 13 days. I imagine that the tickets are going to be used throughout the additional arcs, and which is why they're selling 390 tickets in a single bundle. Now, the nice thing is they're not really cutting off value. So you could buy the $50 pack and get 180 tickets and you would be good. So they will be a staple moving forward. So rest assured that your accumulated tickets will still have a great value long after the arc concludes. So the big question is for Scopely is, after these 13 days, because 13 days, times 20 is, oh God, I have to do math. I can't do math right now. 260. I'm assuming. Yeah, 260 tickets would be used. Am I doing my math right? Yeah. So that would so that would mean that you could run all 3 events and get those resources. And those resources are huge, really depending on your level. I just got done talking to a friend of mine who's 44. One of his has over 800 million par steel a day. I think going forward, I think Scopely is concerned with flooding the economy with all of these resources, which is why it's not running every day. However, I would hop to it, take advantage of these tickets because I will show you mine at level 39. So I signed up for the Doomsday Prep and the combat training. But let's start with the alliance preparation. So this one can definitely be a little difficult because it is asking for 160 alliance helps, which I think that's unheard of. I think it can be difficult to get to 50. However, the alliance contributions is 20 points. So that's 8 contributions to your alliance, and you have this maxed. What's really nice about this is the amount of crystal and the amount of titanium that's in this pack for me right here, which, I mean, it would definitely help. I think part of this is going to be geared towards um, over level 40 players and their G4 ships with repair costs, as well as updating their ships and upgrading their ships. A couple of nice things is the salvage parts for the TOS recruit packs, the Doomsday Transwarp cells, which we really don't know what they're for. I'm assuming it's for Doomsday Armadas. And then, of course, the Apex research metals, which we use in the Rogue research tree. But the big one that I really clung to was this one, simply for the gas and the dilithium. That was a huge one of mine that I really needed. And so this one is giving me overall 7 million dilithium, 26 gas, it's about 10 rare gas, as well as the transwarp cells, the salvage parts, and the Apex research metals. A little bit of par steel, but not too much. This is one I would probably do this every day for the single fact of getting 7 million dilithium. The other one I signed up for is the Doomsday Prep power leveling. I don't really like the gain power because that is really difficult at my level. If I had the par steel, I'd be doing a lot of this, but I don't. So I'm going to stick to the mining. I did find out that ISO is not accumulating any points when I mine it. So I'm going to go ahead and mine some data. That's the fastest way for me to do that. But also, what's in here is, let's see, 35 million, 70, 80. So it's about 180 million par steel, which I'll gladly take. I'll gladly take that par steel any day, along with a little bit of titanium. Once again, you do see the salvage parts, the Doomsday Transwarp cells, and the Apex research metals. Now, if you can do all three of these for 13 days, you would definitely be sitting pretty nice with resources. So my suggestion, and you guys know, I don't really make videos unless there's something to talk about. And of course, this is not leaving that screen. I would definitely go for this pack. The 180 or the 390, I think, are definitely great buys. It is one of those packs that you actually have to work for the resources. But since we're in a state of the game where the resources are really hard to come by, base rating is ridiculous because we just don't have miners big enough to do an effective base rating. I would honestly go for these. I think they're completely worth it. And yeah, that's kind of where I am with it. I will probably end up buying, I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the 50 or 100. I thought it was going to be ongoing. I didn't realize it was just limited to 13 days in the battle pass. And I really think Scopely really needs to answer a little bit more to us than they have been. If you're going to release that pack for 390 tickets, but it's only going to go for 13 days, when are we going to be able to use these? That's my biggest question, and that's my biggest ask. And I don't think that's an unfair ask to have of Scopely, because if we are paying for something, we want to be able to use it. And I think we all have so many different items that are unused in our inventory. And I think that's what we all think about. So I think for that single reason, I'll probably buy the $50 pack. I don't like things just lingering in my inventory. And maybe in the next battle pass, we'll be able to use those tickets. I'm not sure. But I still do think that it is a great buy if you're going to be running these events. Of course, if you're not, if you're going to be AFK, if you're going to be away from the game for a certain period of time, definitely don't let those go into your unused inventory. But I think this is a really great buy. And I just wanted to hop on this live stream really quick just to let you guys know that is definitely my suggestion for going forward today. So, other than that, take care. Let me know how everyone is doing. I know it's been a while since I made a video because I was waiting for something to actually talk about. So this is great. I plan on making another video sometime this weekend. Hopefully, we hear a little bit more about these worms, the Doomsday Machine, and see what's happening with that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll talk with you later.